Hi, it's me again. I know you had the Bluetooth in the ear, and I figured out how they're paying people, or at least they actually blabbed it out. Maybe it's true. It's got to be true to a point. They are virtually enslaving us with this, and then they have the fake cover up podcast while they torture us with medical slavery, which is what this is, which is why we cannot get out. Um, of the situation and why they systematically stop you from getting a lawyer and suspend the writ of habeas corpus. They do that so that they can commit genocide and kill us off. So whether the medical institutions are paying these people so they can have free lab ratted victims, or there's a higher somebody, one or two people involved, or whatever, you know, doing this, yeah. That's how the extra people who you hear in the Bluetooth who either sounds like your family or is your family or your friends or your coworkers or whoever, those that really had a hand in it are getting paid by the podcast and everything. And the cover up kill 'em off podcast. While they destroy, you know, your neighborhood, while they destroy your community by doing this to multiple people. We're not alone. There may be a follow up. I mean, there is going to be a follow up podcast. Believe me, there is for me. But yeah, that is what's going on. They keep interrupting this live real podcast because they do not want the truth out there. So yeah, they're destroying our communities. They're paying off people to actually virtually enslave us, which is illegal, and a whole lot of accounts. So just to let you know, that's how they're doing that while they destroy our communities, destroy our houses, destroy everything around us. Stay strong. Don't let them get to you with the suicide and anything else. So, and like I said, if I don't make another podcast, then you know they killed me off at that point. So I'm just letting you know. Anybody that can help put a stop to this needs to help put a stop to this. But I'm asking you and not telling you, please help us get this stopped because too many people have died. Too many people are severely disabled that they're planning on killing off. And then there's people who are like me, who they're still planning on killing off, but they're torturing us every day and then making fun of it and trying to act like we either don't exist or it's a big fat joke. That's what the whole angel of life is death thing is about, and the whole other thing also. It's part of this whole thing. We are real people that they're making fun of. We are alive, but they're torturing us and they're slowly killing us off. Because we are their target victims of the people who are buffooning us in these caricatures of us, which are based on 99.9% lies. And it's crazy. If I get a lawsuit from any medical institution, that's proof that it's that institution, the medical institution. And anybody else who tries to say that to the contrary. They're also trying to blame the victim, so I'm just letting you know, any of us that go to prison, we may not be podcasting for a good long while either. Because they're trying to blame the people they're trying to kill off. That's why I'm asking the reporters or whatever, please look into it. Somebody please put a stop to this. You don't know how many people are literally dead, how many communities are no longer existing. where I live because of this that's going on. And they come up with all kinds of excuses. But this needs to stop. And again, please, if you can help us, if you're anybody out there that can help us, please, please, please help us, including me. And anybody that can put the spotlight on this and bring this out, please, please, please bring this out. Thank you. And again, if you don't hear from me, then in a good long while, then I'm probably more likely dead than incarcerated. But if you see my face or anybody with my name, and I mean my real name, and I'm pulled out of my as a main victim, and there's a lot to that, then but if you see me with my face, my eyes, or whatever, as being blamed for this, then you know they set me up and I'll be going to prison until they kill me off there. I haven't made it to the homeless shelter yet. I'm still in my house. And that's one saving grace. I'm still in my house with no electricity, with so-so-phalic or whatever. And the rest of my house, the condition with the kitchen. So, yeah. But I'm still being froze out. When it rains, it's still piss poops with chemicals in these people's biological fluids. And, yeah, so I have to tarp everything and put plastic down and everything like that. And the house is still being repeatedly vandalized and attempted burglarized regularly. And please put a stop to it. If you can, put a stop to it. And help us all out, including myself. And our pets are also the same way. I know. So, help put a stop to it. Help get us, those of us that have pets, help us, because we need help getting out of this. I mean, please help us. They made sure we stayed low income, or they made us low income also. So that's part of the problem. So please, please, please help us. And believe me when I tell you, there are other businesses that are being affected as well. It's not just individuals, but the individuals we need to stop. There are businesses that are also being affected. Please